In the sport of boxing. When it comes to legalized bank robbing, I'm the best. I don't care if y'all write good stories. I don't care if y'all write bad stories. You know, cash is king.
Do you have an ATM card?
I'm the human ATM.
How do you even get this much money? What do you do?
I work hard.
Floyd Mayweather was reportedly involved in a federal raid at one of his fancy homes. But what really got people talking wasn't just the armed agents or the secret warrants. It was how calm and confident Mayweather looked during what seemed like a serious situation.
Getting the money is not the problem, Harry. What's the problem, for Christ's sake? Just know what I'm gonna have to do to get
it. Reports say that during the intense raid, Mayweather didn't seem worried at all. In fact, he even smirked. That small gesture reportedly made the top FBI agent on the scene very angry. As things got more heated, it turned into a shouting match between the undefeated boxing star and the country's top investigators.
Come on down the table now. We're rocking and rolling. You know, right there, you look at that. That's right there. Oh, they mad because I'm flashy, I'm flamboyant. So we count the paper on the table. We get things right where they need to be, things in perspective. So right now that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 500,000 right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5. That's 6.
According to insiders and leaked video, the FBI raided Floyd Mayweather's Las Vegas mansion with armored vehicles and agents in full tactical gear. The raid was done under sealed warrant, which means the investigation had likely been going on quietly for a long time. Sources say this is part of a bigger investigation into possible financial crimes like tax evasion and hidden offshore bank accounts tied to Mayweather's huge business empire. During the raid, agents reportedly found large piles of cash and secret documents. Some of those documents allegedly show signs of financial fraud, including hidden accounts, strange wire transfers, and links to shady business deals. Experts are now reviewing everything to see how deeply Mayweather might be involved. Mayweather once called his exhibition matches legalized bank robbery, which sums up his strategy: make big money with little risk. By fighting less experienced opponents, like YouTuber Logan Paul, he uses his fame to pull in huge pay-per-view profits. For the fight with Paul, he reportedly made between $50 and $100 million, even though the match was more entertainment than a real fight.
Operations here in this area along 28th and Division, both in Grand Rapids and Wyoming. This was a month-long investigation spanning from September to November. Thousands of dollars exchanged to make fake documents for people presumably in the United States illegally.
Mayweather's approach is all about working smarter, not harder. It helps him stay undefeated while making a lot of money. But this strategy has also started debates about how boxing is becoming more about money and showbiz than real competition and sportsmanship.
You guys are absolutely right. Floyd Money Mayweather can do what he wants. I'm going to tell you what he's definitely doing, and that's robbing your bag.
Keep doing exhibition, stealing money, legalized bank robbery.
He tells you in your face, you a dumb for paying for it, and it's legalized bank robbery, and you go, wow, yeah, he can do what he wants. And there's people that's like, no, Floyd ain't talking about us. He's talking about everybody else. He's talking about the white man. Fool, he's talking about you too.
Floyd Mayweather has faced several legal issues over the years. After the tragic death of his ex-girlfriend Josie Harris, who was also the mother of 3 of his children, rumors started to grow. Reports said Harris was planning to sue Mayweather for $25 million for defamation and misconduct. She was found dead in her car in 2020, and officials said it was likely an accidental overdose. But some people began spreading conspiracy theories, claiming Mayweather might have been involved to avoid the lawsuit. Even though there's no proof of foul play, the timing and the money involved have kept the rumors and public doubts alive.
Floyd Money Mayweather has definitely earned his nickname, but his next offer would be the easiest bag he's ever grabbed. Boxing legend Oscar De La Hoya recently came out and challenged the undefeated Floyd. And while De La Hoya played a key stepping stone role in his rise to greatness, the chance to fight a long-retired rival wouldn't wake up many, especially not Mayweather, until you hear the Golden Boy's offer. $100 million just to fight him. We're not talking purse either. That money would be guaranteed. And if Floyd took it, the offer alone would be bigger than all but two of Mayweather's biggest purses. And all he has to do is fight the Golden Boy again? This is a man that's been retired for over a decade. And fighting Shaq, appearing on The Masked Dancer, and teasing a presidential run doesn't equal training. Hey, Earth to Floyd, this is the easiest bag you will ever grab. All you have to do is say yes. And to earn even more, all you have to do is win the easiest fight you've had since Conor McGregor. Take the money.
The recent FBI raid on Floyd Mayweather's mansion is reportedly connected to a $42 million real estate fraud case. Mayweather had claimed his company, Vita Properties, bought 62 rental apartment buildings in Upper Manhattan. But New York City property records show that none of those buildings were actually sold, raising serious questions about whether the deal was real.
My book, but hey guys, you know, the feds, man, all right, man, the feds got the man on $25 million in back taxes. And see, the thing is, you guys think that that man's money is up there like it is, but it's not, so to speak. See, Floyd over the years have had so many legal battles when it comes to this bread, you know, owing back taxes, you know, not paying off debts. And everybody knows that he buys all his vehicles from the same person, you know, that's crooked as hell, Josh Tobin, aka the Chopper. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody know the Chopper, man. Anybody get a car from him. But at the end of the day, man, you know, Floyd having some money problems. So now what I'm going to dig into is, we're going to dig into Josie Harris. Now, Josie Harris was Floyd's first baby mama. Josie Harris, man, was the mother of 3 of his kids.
Adding to the confusion, a representative from Vita Properties introduced someone claiming to be James McNair, a known associate of Mayweather, during questions about the real estate deal. But the person's voice didn't match past recordings of McNair, which made people question if it was really him. These strange details have raised doubts that the deal might have been exaggerated or faked, possibly to make Mayweather's business look better or to attract investors. The FBI searched Mayweather's home looking for proof, such as financial records or messages, that could show signs of fraud or false claims.
There's a flex happening with Floyd Mayweather that we were all cheering and congratulating him from, but we might need to put a pin in that as some evidence comes forward that things may not be how they seem. So a couple weeks back, I talked about it here on the show. Floyd Mayweather said he dropped $402 million on 62 Manhattan rental buildings. But Business Insider went and did the research. They did their Googles, and they said they couldn't find any receipts that this is true. There were no deed transfers, no public records, nothing. They made some phone calls to owners, and they could not find any information regarding this transaction. Floyd has gone on interviews and discussed it. You know, of course, 50 Cent dropped in with his troll thing and put the interview up and the information about it and said he bought them in his imagination. Same place he read all those Harry Potter books, because 50 gone 50. My question is, does Floyd, was he swindled in some sort of business deal?
The controversy around Floyd Mayweather's claimed multi-million-dollar real estate deal focuses on major differences between what he said publicly and what the records actually show. In February, Mayweather announced through his company, Vita Properties, that he had bought 62 rental apartment buildings in Upper Manhattan and said he owned them outright with no outside investors. But an investigation by Business Insider found no record of these sales in New York City property databases. Even the NYC Housing Partnership, which is usually involved in deals like this, said they had no knowledge of any sales connected to Mayweather. Before her tragic death, Josie Harris accused Floyd Mayweather of defamation, emotional distress, and other past misconduct, claims she was planning to take to court. Legal documents show she was seeking $20 million in damages for statements Mayweather made that she said ruined her reputation and falsely portrayed her as a drug addict. The lawsuit was expected to be a major legal battle that would expose some of the darker aspects of Mayweather's personal life. Although Harris passed away before the case could be settled, the lawsuit remains a shocking part of Mayweather's long history of controversy.
Floyd has gone on interviews and discussed it. You know, of course, 50 Cent dropped in with his troll thing and put the interview up and the information about it and said he bought them in his imagination. Same place he read all those Harry Potter books, because 50 gone 50. My question is, does Floyd, was he swindled in some sort of business deal?
Floyd Mayweather Jr. served time in jail in 2012 after being convicted of domestic violence. He was sentenced to 90 days in the Clark County Detention Center in Las Vegas after pleading guilty to misdemeanor battery against his ex-girlfriend, Josie Harris, following an incident in 2010 that happened in front of their children. Mayweather started his sentence on June 1, 2012, and was released on August 3, 2012, after serving 2 months of the 3-month sentence. The sentence was part of a plea deal that helped reduce more serious felony charges, which could have resulted in a much longer prison term.
Hey, who said Floyd ain't still out here doing big deals? Money Mayweather just inked a massive $402 million real estate deal in New York City, buying up 60 apartment buildings from Black Spruce Management, the equivalent of 1,000 apartment units. Now, Floyd said the goal is to be able to provide affordable housing to families that need it. Most of the units are located in Upper Manhattan. And he said that when he was a kid, his dream was just to be able to own a home, and that you can achieve anything if you put your mind to it. Damn, Floyd just bought the block. I'm proud of Floyd. He's come a long way. This is a guy who was once seen burning money in a nightclub. He spent $17 million on a watch. Not to pocket watch him, but people looked at him for years like, yo, he wastes a lot of money. Does he ever give back? And now he's providing affordable housing? Damn, Money Mayweather's come a long way. This is a real good look. It shows evolution. It shows maturity. Not to mention, it's always great to see another person of color become a landlord in New York City.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has openly discussed his 2012 time in jail, calling it a tough period in his life. In an interview with Larry King, Mayweather reflected on the experience, saying, "It was a rough time for me. I was locked up 23 hours a day, no TV, no radio, no newspapers. It was just me and 4 walls." Mayweather served 2 months of a 90-day sentence at the Clark County Detention Center in Las Vegas after pleading guilty to misdemeanor battery against his ex-girlfriend, Josie Harris.
His ex, Josie Harris, is suing him for $20 million for making false and humiliating accusations. Mayweather had an interview with Katie Couric just 2 weeks before his big fight against Manny Pacquiao. During the interview, he said that when he and Josie got into a physical fight, it was because she was high on drugs. The fight he was talking about happened back in December 2011. He actually went to jail for 90 days for domestic violence. Mayweather told Katie, "Did I kick, stomp, and beat someone? No, that didn't happen. Did I restrain a woman that was on drugs? Yes, I did. So if they say that's domestic violence, then you know what? I'm guilty. I'm guilty of restraining someone." Well, the timing couldn't be better for Josie. The big fight paid out $300 million to the two fighters. Pacquiao went home with 40%, Mayweather took home the 60%.
What are your thoughts on Floyd Mayweather's controversial $42 million real estate deal? Do you believe the allegations hold merit, or is this just a case of media exaggeration? Share your opinions in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe or share. #Knockout Chronicles